Island Horror Week here at Body Bags. We've got Cannibal Ferox. I think for most of you who are into island horror films or cannibal films, you know of this film. Written and directed by Umberto Lenzi and stars so many greats. I mean, Danilo Mattei. I'm not sure if he's related to Bruno Mattei. Giovanni Lombardo Radice, who's been in so many other great films like House on the Edge of the Park, Cannibal Apocalypse, City of the Living Dead, Stage Fright, The Church, and even Gangs of New York. I mean, this guy is a tremendous actor. A little over-the-top performance here, but you guys have seen this one before, I'm sure. And then Danilo Mattei, who plays Rudy, was an Iron Master. If you haven't seen that one, you should definitely watch this one. But this is Cannibal Ferox from 1981, banned in 31 countries. Maybe back in the day, when you watch it in 1981, it was an extreme-ass film, but from all the extreme films that we have in this world in today's day and age, it kind of pales in comparison to some of the ones we do have, I'll do say. Has it aged well? Well, not really, but it's still a fun film. And it says on the front, due to its shocking and violent subject matter, no one under 17 should view this film. I think of a 16-year-old where they order this from Grindhouse Releasing. Grindhouse Releasing would sell it to him. I'm just saying. But back in 81, it was a real thing because movies like this weren't often made. Like, Dawn of the Dead was extreme. And to us watching, who've seen Dawn of the Dead about 1 million times, it's not as extreme as when we first saw it. Same thing with Cannibal Ferox. I've seen this one countless amount of times. I do enjoy this one. It's a great midnight film. Perfect midnight film, I'm just going to say. But it's a tried and true formula where you have natives to a land and people come in and disrespect it, and then the natives fight back. Because you disrespected us. You killed one of our own, so we're going to kill some of your own. Even if the group of people, like Rudy, Gloria, and Pat, who were there to not only respect the land, but to learn more about their heritage, and to prove a theory that, just for Gloria's sake, that cannibalism is not real. They happened to find Mike and Joe, and Mike was a prick. He disrespected their land, he killed one of the young girls, native girls, and of course they exact revenge. And, you know, they can't speak English, and the English people, they don't understand their native language, so it's like, you can't really communicate that, hey, we just met these guys, we have nothing to do with these guys. But because Mike did some bad things, and, Joe was there for the ride, everybody around them were as guilty. Even Pat, who didn't deserve what happened to her, well, although Pat joined up with Mike in torturing one of the young native girls, and she helped him for a little bit, but then she stopped. So, again, I'll go through the whole scenario. So, Gloria and Rudy, they're a couple, and Gloria wanted to go to the Amazon to meet up with cannibals and to prove a theory that cannibalism is not real. She brought along her friend Pat with her, and they come onto the island, and they meet up with Mike and Joe, who are bad news. I mean, Mike is a drug smuggler. He went on the island to find pearls and riches and to find drugs so he can bring back to New York, because that's where these people are all from. Even Mac got a little handsy while watching the film. But Mike was brought in by one of the natives. And the natives were trying to help him get the pearls. But Mike is a stingy man, and he killed the natives that tried to help him. And, well, now he's a marked man. Anybody around him is marked as well. Not only that, but when they find their way onto the land and onto the village, he does more bad things. He kills a young native girl, and he just disrespects their land, so of course they're going to fight back. Now, all this being said, the cops in New York are looking for Mike. They want to take him down, and they find out from an ex-girlfriend that, he went to the Amazon to get some pearls. So now they're tracking him down. And people die in gruesome manners. I actually felt bad for the natives, and I actually rooted for the natives to just kick Mike's ass, because Mike was a real prick. And Rudy, Glory, and Pat kind of figured out later on in the game, which I don't know how, because Mike is just a complete psychopath. That there's something off about this guy. We better just take off. Mike was played by, let's say, Giovanni Lombardo Radice, and he was in a lot of films, and he just this over-the-top psychotic performance from him. But all the other actors did an admirable job. Like I say, it's a film from 1981. Still to this day, it's really cheesy. You know, there are a lot of things I did not like in this film, like anything bad to do with animals. I'm not a big fan of. So it kind of puts the points down a little bit. I'm not even going to bother rating this film, only because for reasons of that. But there was some like bad stuff happening to animals in this one, and I'm not a fan of that. And it kind of brings points down in this film. But again, if you've seen a lot of these Italian cannibal films, it happens a lot in them, and it's really an unfortunate thing. Been dealing with some stuff lately, and this was hard to watch again, I must say. But it was a big litmus test for me as well. But anyway, forget about that. We're going to get back to the movie. Cannibal Ferox is the ultimate midnight movie, you know. Played in grindhouse theaters at midnight for years, and I do like Umberto Lenzi, you know. I do like Man from Deep River, Eaten Alive, you know. Just a lot of good films from Umberto Lenzi, including his Giallo stuff. Cannibal Ferox was also known as Make Them Die Slowly and Woman from Deep River in Australia. So that's kind of cool to know as well. But anyways, for Island Horror Week, check out Cannibal Ferox. If you have Shudder, it's on Shudder. Or you can get this awesome set from Grindhouse Releasing, which is completely awesome. It actually comes with a soundtrack. I do love the music in this film. The music in this film is freaking awesome. Here's the soundtrack. Right here. Ooh, comes with a nice little soundtrack there from Rudy Maglione, who does... Ooh. Hope I don't kind of show that real quick, but just an awesome set from Grindhouse Releasing, who always does amazing work. And you can get movies like The Beyond in a set like similar to this with the soundtrack, and Cannibal Holocaust as well. Yeah, it's awesome. The music, like I say, is really fantastic in this film. One of my favorite scores is the theme from Cannibal Holocaust. I love that one. That's one of my favorite, you know, I mean, the theme to Cannibal Holocaust is my favorite theme to any movie. I actually have it, some of my playlists on Spotify, because I love it so much. But anyway, yeah, check out Cannibal Ferox from 1981. And I thank you so much for watching. We'll be taking a little break, and coming back strong in a few months or so bear with us in this one. But at the end of this week, we got some more heavy hitters coming up. All great guys who do great things, so check them out. If you like, please like. And if you haven't subscribed yet to Body Bags, please do. We'd really appreciate it. Along with ChrisB Movies as well. I do reviews on there, and I do updates, Blu-ray updates, so definitely check those out as well. And thank you so much for watching. Happy Halloween, everybody. And see ya in a few months with some heavy-hitting stuff coming your way.